Right, welcome to the April edition of A Year on Devil's Lane. Been an action-packed month, as you'd expect in April, but yeah, a lot of fish caught and a lot of footage to show you. So yeah, it's been a good one. Lots of people got their first fish of the year, including myself, and between us all, managed to get most of it on film. So yeah, it should be a good watch. I did actually do a walk round at the beginning of the month, but I'm going to have to cut that out because there's too much to show from the fish capture. So I'll do that later in the year. Maybe when the fish are spawning and the lake's closed, we'll do the walk round then and talk about the stock of the lake, show you some underwater filming and stuff like that. But for the meantime, hope you enjoy this episode. There's lots to watch, so yeah, have a good one. Right. After having a good look around, there wasn't much to go on really, so I've ended up coming round to the swamp swim. It's the only place where I stood and didn't feel the wrath of that bitterly northerly wind. It's actually feels nice and mild in this little corner, although it's just clouded over a little bit and spitting a little bit. It's actually quite warm over here. It was really cold on the back bank there in that wind, and although it's swirling round in here, it's not really touching this corner, so I thought it was worth giving it a go. No one's been down here since last week. Fish have been seen down towards halfway and Oaks and stuff, but there's people down there, so I thought I'll get right up the other end and give it a go down here for this week. Only on a short session, so just going to keep the rods in close, be as discreet as possible, and keep everything crossed. It's the new moon tonight. Last year there was some fulming here around the new moon at this time of year, so clutching at straws, I know, but anything to keep your confidence up. So yeah, give another update in a bit. I'm just going to get the rods and that sorted. Everything else just about got the bivvy up before the little showers come in. But yeah, I'm just going to get everything sorted out and then give you another update. Right, rods are out, down to a t-shirt now. Been raining, then it's really hot. I mean, over here I've just not got that wind on me. It's a completely different ball game for the chaps over there on that back bank. They're really feeling that wind, but yeah, it's lovely over here. Completely different, like a different world. But yeah, keeping everything in nice and close. I'd say I'm only on for a quick one tonight, so just kept it as discreet as possible, but fingers crossed. I haven't seen much going on yet, but I've got a feeling they should be here with how nice it feels down here. But we'll hopefully find out. Thought I'd do a quick update before the sun goes down. I haven't seen a great deal over here yet, but it is notorious for fish turning up in the night really, so I'm not too disheartened yet. There's been the odd show down in front of the Oak swim and down that end, but yeah, not loads, just the odd one. So we'll see what happens. I'll just put this round quick. The sun's just going down and the temperature has dropped now. It's going to be cold tonight. Hopefully something happens. Hopefully we wake up in the morning and there's one in the sling. We'll wait and find out. Good morning. Guess what? Nothing happened last night. It was bloody cold. From what I gather, I don't think anything's happened around the lake either. Just don't think they're liking these topsy-turvy temperatures. as I haven't seen anything at all. Didn't get any liners. Yeah, didn't see anything. I mean, it's only early, but I'm not getting the feeling like something's going to happen, you know. But we'll see. I'll drag myself out of my bed in a minute. Maybe have a little look down the edges, but yeah, sadly nothing to report. But we'll see what happens over the next few hours. Still nothing to report. Been watching for the last few hours, but yeah, absolutely dead down here. I think we've heard back from everyone who was fishing last night. No one's had anything. I don't think a great deal's been seen either. But yeah, quickly show you how cold it has been over here. Bloody freezing to be exact. But the sun's just coming up, so hopefully it gets round here in time to dry my kit off before I got to pack up. I thought I'd just quickly talk about this area of the lake. So we've got average depths of sort of 8 to 10 feet out here. Pretty much that sort of depth all the way along that back bank there. Doesn't get much deeper than that really. There's the odd hole that will go maybe another foot or so down, but that's about the extent of the depths in here. Plenty of weed around as well in here, but there is clear areas to find. But seeing as I've not had much joy, might as well talk about a session a member had in here last July. Let's call it a red letter session. He had several fish. It really kicked off in here for him. And he had one in the sling. So me and fishery manager Graham was going to come round and help him do the pictures. And as we turned up in the swim, all hell broke loose. And luckily, Graham got to record some of the footage. Yeah, so take a look at this.
There's Sean, he's got one in the net already, and now he's decided to make us look really stupid, and he's now got another one.
Moving slow. Better, boy. Moving slow.
He feels better. You got something with your mind, didn't you?
You know where he's going. It's not too scary in there though. Right. That flip off his
Flip
tail.
then, badly then. Is that one behind it?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? It wasn't a fish.
Yeah.
That's not that one.
That's not your fish.
That fucking tripped me out then, that did, Justin. Fucking wasn't even a fish. I'm looking at it and think, that's what is that there, look.
That one spooked to the front, didn't it? No.
for it. Yes! He's in there.
Lovely colours.
Great and commons.
Another common in the net.
In there.
What a session that was. Yeah, it was absolute carnage. The rod was going off while we was doing pictures for him. It was just a real mental spell for a few hours. I mean, he made the most of it. You know, he had a good few fish, and them sort of sessions don't happen a great deal. So it was one of the better sessions of last year. And I think it just all happened in that little spell. He done another night in here after that, and nothing else happened. It just goes to show the fish turn up in numbers. They were all over him, you know, and he got paid out that day. He really did. So yeah, hopefully there's more red letter sessions this year. I'm sure there will be. But I'm going to start packing my kit down now. Still got another couple of hours left, but yeah, I can't say I'm really feeling it. I just haven't seen anything to keep me spirits high, but yeah, get packed up and we'll see what happens. Right, that's it, all packed up. Sadly no joy. Yeah, stuck it out for the last few hours and yeah, didn't see a dicky bird. But never mind, always next week. Yeah, I'll keep you, if anything happens over the weekend, then we'll fill you in next week on it. Because there'll always be pictures of the fish if anything does get caught. So I'll be able to ping them up, and we'll let you know next week what happens. But we'll see you then. Welcome back. It's coming up mid-April. Unfortunately, I couldn't fish last weekend, and typically I missed a good one. Big wind coming towards the weekend, and a couple of members capitalised on it. So I think it was 4 fish caught in total. One of them was a good one as well. One of the known 30s that had packed on a bit of weight, and a couple of lovely fish as well. So yeah, a couple of guys got off the mark for the year, so everyone was happy. I've got a bit of footage that the guys got, and a couple of stills, so I'll put them up in a little bit. So I'm in shallows this time. I thought I'd start off in here. I've seen a couple of little bits and bobs going on, so I thought I'd give it a shot here because I've got a good view of the lake, so I can get up early in the morning and have a good look, see if there's any opportunities to move on to something. Because I haven't seen anything show yet, but I've seen little signs, enough to go on anyway. So I haven't got the rod sorted yet, it's getting late, so I'm going to get all that done and then we'll see what happens. I'm reasonably hopeful, we'll see. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. Good morning. Bit of a restless night for me. Lots and lots of liners. I'm fishing in quite close, so I'm guessing it was pike and small fish moving through my lines, but it didn't stop me keep jumping out of bed. Lovely morning again. I haven't seen a great deal, apart from little bits and bobs. I haven't actually seen any come out yet. But I'm sure we're going to with the weather like this, so yeah, going to keep my eyes peeled. But just thought I'd get on to the fish that were caught last weekend. Yeah, one of the members had a great quick overnighter, so he had 2 fish, one in the night and then one in the morning, and one of them was a fish called big frame, so doesn't get caught a great deal, and it was at its best weight of 35 pound, and that's up 5 pound from last year. Yeah, awesome fish. Yeah, take a look at this.
That's it, that's it.
How's that?
That's better. One more, stay there.
Very much.
Well done, Steve.
Yeah, cracking fish that. That was a common that was stocked by Embryo, and it's just gone from strength to strength with its weight, just really packing it on. And then in the morning, he went and had I think it was a 25 pound mirror. That was also a really nice fish. So yeah, he left happy chappy. On that same morning, Graham got his first one of the year as well. A nice 20 pounder, I think it was, 21 pound mirror. So again, he was happy as well. And then I think later on that day, a member in the beach swim caught himself the ghosty, and that is a rare one. Doesn't come out a great deal at all. Really, really lovely scales and colours on it. Have a quick look at this.
You went well, weren't they? Nice bit of colour to it.
Oh, no, that's sweet.
Wait one second, we've got someone in the background. Right. That's a lovely one.
It don't look any better.
Snack's face. Right, you stick. That bucket in there. Lovely, Johnny. Beautiful. Alright, you ready? bit. Sorry, pup. Tail up a little bit, mate.
Happy days.
Big smile.
Okay.
I got you doing a duck pout.
That's why they've got lovely mouths.
Thank you very much, darling.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Right result there. That was his first one of the year as well, and he'd been putting in a lot of hard work through winter, so yeah, he was over the moon, and really lovely fish as well. But yeah, looking like we're going to have a packed lake for this weekend. I mean, it is the bank holiday weekend. We have got the full moon as well, so yeah, I think we're going to have pretty much full house. Probably going to make moving impossible, but to be fair, with the sun like this, I don't think I'd rather be anywhere else anyway at the moment. But yeah, going to give it a few hours to see out this morning bite time, and we're going to have a walk round and see a few of the chaps to see what's been going on really. So yeah, we'll have another update in a little bit. Right, I thought better do another update. I mean, coming into the evening now, it's been a pretty uneventful day. I mean, there was unfortunately a guy down in No Man's did lose one to a hook pull, sort of late morning, but other than that, there's been nothing going on. See, 2 shows earlier on right in the middle of the lake, but other than that, yeah, it's been dead. There's quite a lot of people on, and yeah, it's looking like it's going to be pretty packed tonight, but yeah, not much to report really, but we'll see what the night brings. Keep everything crossed for the morning, and yeah, we'll do another update then.
Standing here with Justin, and his rod's just gone off. In the shallows. Lovely day for him to be in the shallows. They were showing in front of him this morning out long. He's just standing here chatting to him. A few fizzers, and it's gone off. Seems to be behaving itself. That's right on the other one still, isn't it?
No, I don't think there's one there. Give up. Fucking nice mirror. A monster.
It's a fish though.
Yeah. Keeps flipping off his fin. Probably freaking it out. Oh yes!
One happy, Bonnie?
Yes! So we've got a monster little do. If you just frame it up so there's not too much gap
I'll turn it
around.
on.
It's on. Just take.
Oh, the
Yeah.
screen's not on. Oh,
No, it'll come on. How's that looking?
Tail up a bit. Yeah, that's looking good, mate. Bit more on the tail, just.
Lovely fish. Mental skin.
Yeah, tail up a bit more so I can't, that's it. Wait.
Lovely fish. Lovely way to start the year. And what a relief. What a cracker. Good? He's got that water quick guff. Just treat the hook hold. He's got one there as well, there's an old one. Lovely clean mouth. Just a little bit, that's it. Nice. Let's get him back in the water and we'll have a look at pictures quick. Pictures are good, so we're going to let him go. Oh, nearly one in. There you go, mate. I know you're ready to go. Lovely one. Thank you very much, sir. Yes!
Lovely start to the day.
Well, that was a result, wasn't it? first one of the year for me, so so happy with that. I needed that. I've felt like a million miles away from the action over the last few weeks, so I didn't even get a chance to do a morning update. I woke up and a bit dejected. Just nothing happened through the night. Didn't hear anything. You know, just really sort of down in the dumps. And then as I was making my coffee, the fish started showing out long, and there was lots of shows. You know, they suddenly switched on, and there was so much activity going on. So I reeled a rod in, cast that out long as close as I could get to the shows, and that was early this morning. You know, that bite was about 10 o'clock, so a few hours sitting out there. I think the fish have moved closer onto the shallows, and then yeah, it's gone off. So yeah, well happy with that, so happy, and just felt, you know, got a little bit more confidence now that the fish are actually interested today. You know, the last couple of days it's been grim, and unfortunately the guy in No Man's, he lost another one this morning, so he's left not too happy, but he still managed a couple of bites, so there's something to go on. Someone else has moved into there now, so there's a good chance that they might get one as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get the rod back out there now. There's still one out in that zone. Haven't seen any shows for a while, but they're obviously milling about out there, so I'm going to get the other rod back out, and then yeah, we'll do an update in a little bit. Wind's looking good up there. It's full moon tomorrow. Obviously it's pretty much full now. It looks epic up there. Yeah, lovely night. It's looking spot on, really. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning. Alright, good morning. See, there's only 2 rods on the rest there. That's fortunately not down to a carp. And a big old tench last night, and he ended up wiping out my middle rod. So I left that out last night. But the fish have been showing again, and we just heard that one of the members round in Carp has caught himself one. So yeah, we're going to pop round and see him in a little bit. But yeah, we'll do another update then. Right, all packed up. Unfortunately, nothing happened for me in the last few hours. Fish were a bit behind where I was fishing, really. They was a bit beyond me, and rather than sort of moving over me like they did the day before, they sort of started showing to the left, which was fruitful for another member. So we popped round to see him after he had a right result. So yeah, take a look at this. Are you ready? Mate.
Oh, a great scrap as well, didn't it, Josh?
Yeah, I bet it did.
To the other side.
Oh, mega.
Yeah, inside and all.
Well done, mate. What's the fish that is?
Baby's birthday weekend, anyway.
Oh, it's your birthday weekend?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, yeah. Happy birthday, mate. What
Cheers,
a treat.
I know.
Well done, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
There he goes. Oh, he looks
Size of
He
him.
looks half a pig in the water.
Yeah.
sulking, isn't he?
Looking down on its back there. What a banger.
There he goes. What a fish that was. Absolute cracker. And on his last morning as well. So yeah, he was well happy. So ended on a high note, which is good. So let's see what happens through the week. Obviously, we'll do a little catch up next week. See what's happens for the rest of this weekend and throughout the week and stuff. So yeah, we'll see you then. Welcome back. Haven't been here long. Jumped on the end of this north easterly, and there's fish showing all over the place. But just literally got a few rods in the water, and then my old mate Gus has gone and hooked one in down in Snags. So just walking around there. He's still playing fish at the minute. But yeah, we're going to have a look, see what's happening. Well, that was the result. Yeah, I haven't been here long at all. But turned up at a good time by the looks of it. It's fish showing all over the place on the end of this wind. And yeah, went over and done the pictures for Guff there. Nice scraper 20 common. Lovely little fish. And he had moved into there, so after seeing shows, so that paid off well. And then Graham had moved around to the end of this wind next to me in the oak swim in it, and then he had one as well, just up a double. Another nice little mirror. So yeah, it's all kicking off in a minute. Hoping I get a chance, obviously, but there's fish showing near me as well, so it's looking good. So yeah, we'll do another update in a little bit, see what happens. We're coming into the afternoon now, so there's seems to be a little bit of a afternoon bite spell as well, so I'm hoping something happens, but yeah, we'll let you know. Right, coming into the evening now. Still been fish showing, and I had a tench earlier, but other than that there's not been any more bites as far as carp are concerned, but we are still seeing them, so yeah, still remaining hopeful as always. But I thought I'd talk about what's happened through the week. It's been a good week. There was a member who had a few days off, so he got to string a good session together, and he ended up having 6 fish. Obviously his first for the year as well, and some real good ones as well. A new 30 for the lake at £33. I think he had some upper 20 mirrors, some real nice commons as well. So yeah, he done really well. It was good angling, and he made the most of it, and that's all you can do. Them red letter sessions, as I said before, don't come along a great deal. So it was good to see that. And then I think just before that, one of the other bailiffs, Dave, he caught his first one of the year as well. So yeah, really good week. But there's a bit of footage from that capture, so take a little look at this.
Easily recognisable as well.
Yeah.
Sit up a bit more. That's it. That's better. Hold the fish up a little bit. Nice. good.
You're good.
Stick her back.
You're good fishy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hurrah.
Well done, mate.
Lovely mirror that. I think it was £23, something like that. But real nice one, yeah. And good to see the carp care. Obviously, it's been really good with all the footage we've caught recently, as everyone doing their bit as you'd expect. Obviously, paramount importance to take care of the fish, and that's why they've all got lovely mouths, and they're all so nice in here. So good to see that as well. But I'm going to keep my eyes out now for the rest of the evening. Go to bed with everything crossed, and hope something happens. So I'll fill you in the morning. Good morning. Quiet one again, surprisingly. Really thought it was going to happen last night for someone anyway. But yeah, nothing. No one had nothing other than a tench, I think, come out a bit late last night. But other than that, yeah, not much going on. Not been anywhere near the same amount of shows as it was yesterday morning, although there has been the odd one. So there's still fish around, but it don't seem to be as lively as there was yesterday, or maybe not as many fish here as there was yesterday. But got a couple of hours left to this session. So yeah, still in with a shout. We're going to start packing up and get stuff ready now. So yeah, we'll see what happens the last few hours, and we'll do an update at the end.
Yeah.
Fucking powering him. It's not that two-tone fish I had before.
Yeah. Looks
It
like
is, isn't it? It's two-tone again, much bigger.
Not bigger.
What was it, 24, wasn't it, before?
I think so, yeah. 23.
I'm not moaning, no, I'm not moaning. Absolute powerhouse. It's got a nice shape, hasn't it? Excellent.
Nice. Just
Really?
over that side, there was one mark on it.
Really coming on that fish, isn't it? Wow, can you believe that? Had everything packed up. The other 2 rods were in. I just had 1 rod sitting on the snag on the right side of Corner Bay. I was talking to Gus on the phone, and I said, look, I've got to go. Got to reel in. I'm already late. Went to pick the rod up, and it's actually gone off. It's literally gone off a second before I've gone to pick it up. Just so happy with that. Just such a result. Proper blank saver that was. But, yeah, it turned out to be, unfortunately, a fish that I had last year in June, a fish called two-tone. But it hasn't been seen since, and it was 28 pounds. So put on a good 4 or 5 pounds since this last capture. So really good to see that. But yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. That was proper result. So everything's in the van, stinking of fish, but wouldn't have it any other way. And that's a good way to end this episode. So yeah, all wrapped up for April. And we'll see you in May's episode.